Today we're going to take a look at Epictetus' Discourses, and in the first passage we're going to talk about power, what is in your power and what is not in your power. And for Epictetus, if you know his backstory, you should realize that even if you feel powerless, there's always at least one thing that is in your power. Let's take a look at it. Concerning what is in our power and what is not. In general, you will find no art or faculty that can applause itself, therefore none that can approve or disapprove of itself. The art of grammar is restricted to analyzing and commenting on literature. Music is confined to the analysis of harmony. Consequently, neither of them analyzes itself. Now, if you are writing to a friend, the art of grammar will help you decide what words to use, but it will not tell you whether it is a good idea to write to your friend in the first place. Music is no different. Whether this is a good time to sing and play or a bad one, the art of music by itself cannot decide. So what can? The faculty that analyzes itself as well as the others, namely the faculty of reason. Reason is unique among the faculties assigned to us in being able to evaluate itself. What it is capable of, how valuable it is, in addition to passing judgment on others. What decides whether a sum of money is good? The money is not going to tell you. It must be the faculty that makes the use of such impressions. Reason. Reason, in addition, takes the measure of music, grammar, and the other arts, judging their benefit and deciding when it's best to use them. So it's only appropriate that the gods have given us the best and the most efficacious gift, the ability to make good use of impressions. Other capacities they did not put in our power. Was it because they did not want to? Personally, I believe that they would have endowed us with those others too, had they been able, but they are not. Since we are on earth, you see, bound to a material body and material things, we can hardly avoid being limited by these extraneous factors. Well, what does Zeus say? Epictetus, if it were possible, I would have made your little body the possessions both free and unrestricted. As it is, though, make no mistake, this body does not belong to you. It is only cunningly constructed clay. And since I could not make the body yours, I have given you a portion of myself instead, the power of positive and negative impulse, of desire and aversion, the power, in other words, of making good use of impressions. If you take care of it and identify with it, you will never be blocked or frustrated. You won't have to complain and never will need to blame or flatter anyone. Is that enough to satisfy you? It's more than enough. Thank you. And yet, while there is only the one thing we can care for and devote ourselves to, we choose instead to care about and attach ourselves to a score of others, to our bodies, to our property, to our family, friends, and slaves. And, being attached to many things, we are weighed down and dragged along with them. If the weather keeps us from traveling, we sit down, fret, and keep asking, which way is the wind blowing? From the north. That's no good. When will it blow from the west? When it wants to, or rather, when Aeolus wants it to, because gods put Aeolus in charge of the winds, not you. What should we do then? Make the best use of what is in our power, and treat the rest in accordance with its nature. And what is its nature? However God decides. Must I be beheaded now and alone? Well, do you want everyone to be beheaded just because misery loves company? Why not hold out your neck the way Laternus did at Rome, and when condemned by Nero to be beheaded? He held out his neck willingly to take the blow, but the blow was deficient, so he recoiled a bit, but then had enough self-command to offer his neck a second time. And prior to that, when Epictetus, Nero's freedman, approached a certain man and asked him about the grounds of his offense, he replied, "If I want anything, I will tell it to your master." What should we have ready at hand in a situation like this? The knowledge of what is mine and what is not mine, and what I can and cannot do. I must die, but must I die bawling? Must be put in chains, but moaning and groaning too? I must be exiled, but is there anything to keep me from going with a smile, calm and self-composed? Tell us your secrets. I refuse, as this is up to me. I will put you in chains. What's that you say, friend? It's only my leg you will chain? Not even God can conquer my will. I will throw you into prison. Correction, it is my body you will throw there. I will behead you. Well, when did I ever claim that mine was the only neck that couldn't be severed? That's the kind of attitude you need to cultivate if you would be a philosopher, the sort of sentiments you should write down every day and put in practice. Thrasea used to say, "I would sooner be killed today than banished tomorrow." And what did Masonius say to him? If you choose death because it is the greater evil, what sense is there in that? Or if you choose it as the lesser evil, remember who gave you the choice. Why not try coming to terms with what you have been given? Agrippinius used to say, "I don't add to my troubles." To illustrate, someone once said to him, "You're being tried in the Senate. Good luck." But it was 11 in the morning, and at that hour he was in the habit of taking his bath and exercise. Let us be off to exercise. When he was done, word came that he had been condemned. To exile, he asked, or death? Exile. And my estate, what about that? It has not been confiscated. Well then, let us go to my villa in Africa and have lunch there. This shows what is possible when we practice what is necessary and make our desire and aversion safe against any setback or adversity. I have to die. If it is now, well then, I die now. If later, then now I will take my lunch, since the hour for lunch has arrived, and dying I will tend to later. How? As someone who knows that you have to return what belongs to somebody else. And if you like that video, then you can always check out my book that talks about those issues and many more to help you through some of the hard times in your life. It's got a title so edgy, I'm not even sure if I can say it on YouTube. So check it out in the description, and as always, stay tuned for more videos to help you through those hard times, as well as liking, commenting, and subscribing for all that other fun stuff with the algorithm, you know? Yeah. Like, subscribe, write a little comment about how I'm silly or whatever. Do it. Do it now. Yeah, there you go. Wasn't so hard to do, right?